Handiste, it's a time to fear, it's an hour to fear and tremble. It's an hour to reverence the Lord. It's an hour to decrease so that he can increase. It's an hour that John the Baptist said, I must decrease so he can increase. I'm a friend of the bridegroom. I'm a friend of the bridegroom, calling forth for friends of the bridegroom. I'm calling forth for friends of the bridegroom who invite the bride to kiss the bridegroom, who make a way for the intimacy between a bride and a bridegroom, friends that know how to move out of the way, friends that know how to point the church and the bride to Jesus, the bridegroom. It's time for the friends of the bridegroom to come forth. Prepare ye the way, make the crooked path straight. Oh, prepare the way in the wilderness, in the deserts. Oh, let the parched ground bring living water and living streams to flow again in the deserts of my churches, in the deserts of my people's gatherings, in the deserts of my people's assembly. Oh, let living water flow. Let the Spirit of God flow, calling for friends of the bridegroom who will know and go and flow. Glorifying Jesus, glorifying Jesus, giving all glory to Jesus. That's what friends of the bridegroom do. They cause him to increase. They cause his work on the earth to increase. They cause his church to grow strong and mighty and increase. Increase. We call forth for increase. Increase in the earth, increase of might and power and strength in the church, increase of effectiveness, increase of fruitfulness, Halamande ramando, halamina randeya, hele kotalara didadara mandeya, hele lavanda andele manondandande ramanande dandora nina nanan, hele yoto prastara dagedera banda. Yeah, some of you need to get up and do something. Helera mandelera mandandandandere manandandera mandoa. Ole satatara satatora mandanda. I hear the sound of instruments. I hear the sound of instruments. One is a violin, one is a trumpet, one is a clarinet, one is a French horn. I hear the sound of instruments. It's the people of God arising and playing their tune, playing their song, moving in their grace, moving in their gifts. I hear those instruments. Oh, they are arising in this hour. Oh, they are moving in power. I hear those instruments. Arise, stand in your place of grace. Arise and move. Move with God. Move in the Spirit. Oh, I hear those instruments playing now. Playing now. Playing now.
For I hear the response of my friends and responding to me as your bridegroom. For I have sent my angels forth to these meetings. Yes, they have been sent in preparation for these meetings. And I have rose in Dandrebusul, Bigashasul. For I have an order and a deposit that I have commissioned them to bring here. For yes, you will even sense the trembling of my presence in these meetings. And yes, you're going to even sense the korasu vribambongasovrabashisu. The desperate need that I have for my people to be free and to move with me. It is no longer time for you to tell me that you're not ready. It is no longer time for you to say to me, I'm too afraid. It is no longer time for you to say to me, use someone else. For that's disobedience to me. But this is an hour and a fearful hour that is coming upon the nations. Because I'm going to display my glorious power and that I am the God of the heavens and the earth, and I am the creator of all things. But I need the friends that say, you are the friends of me, your bridegroom, to join with me and court with me in intimacy, and no longer stand in a position of cowardness, but to go forth in boldness and authority that have been given to you because of my blood that was poured out for you for this hour. And people will know of the power of my cross because of what you are walking in, and sensitivity to the leading of my spirit and my voice, to the sensitivity of what I am sharing with you in the intimate time with you alone. Yes, you will be able to follow the one who is interpreting the meeting because there's a sensitivity to it, and you will respond immediately, and you will not be relaxed and slow and pause and put on pause because of all the things that you have been wrestling with, but those things have become, in the light of me, when you have knowledge of it, has become sin. And I say that this day, when that came forth and I spoke through my vessels, and I spoke forth to forgive yourself, it's time to forgive yourself. And it's time for you to move on in the greatness of what I have. And what has already been predetermined, and the course of action that I have for such a time as this, and for this day and this hour. Your greatest enemy is to put your eyes on yourself. Remember how Satan came to me and tried to tempt me to put my eyes on myself. But I was commissioned by my Father, and I stayed in obedience with my eyes upon him and to that which I was commissioned to do. And I fulfilled the commission so that many could be birthed in to the kingdom. And that commission continues on. I have not changed my mind about this. And I have seen what the Father has willed for you, that my Holy Spirit is revealing. So it's time to stand up. It's time to get moving. It's time to be obedient. It's time to just do it. Hallelujah.
Glory to God. Glory to God. Glory to God.